Hey, it's Nathan. You ever get that electric bill? The one that hits after a hot summer? AC humming like it's trying to outrun the heat and think, what if my kid's phone is part of this? She's scrolling TikTok, I'm checking scores, and somewhere, AI's crunching numbers for all of us. But lately, I've been reading about the real cost. Not dollars, power, the grids that keep everything lit. And it's got me mapping how AI's not just changing our feeds, it's reshaping the wires that feed the world. Let's start with a hard truth from AI's playbook. Back in 2019, Richard Sutton, one of the field's old guards, wrote this piece called The Bitter Lesson. It's short, sharp, no fluff. The lesson? For 70 years, AI folks tried two paths. One, cram in human smarts, like rules and knowledge from experts, chess engines that think like grandmasters. The other, let the machines learn from data, scaled with raw compute power. Guess which one? The bitter one. Every breakthrough, from Go to language models, came from throwing more data and more processing at it, not clever shortcuts. Sutton's point, we hate it because it's dumb, brute force, but it's the only thing that scales. Build in how we think and you cap out fast. Leverage compute and the sky's the limit. Or the grid. That's why data centers are exploding. AI doesn't just think, it devours. Goldman Sachs figures global power demand from data centers could jump 165% by 2030, driven by AI alone. The IEA says it'll double to 945 terawatt hours worldwide by then, more than Japan's entire electricity use. Why? Because expanding AI means bigger models, more training, endless inference. Your kid's homework helper? That's a data center in Virginia or Ireland, sucking 100 megawatts an hour, like powering 80,000 homes. Sutton's lesson in action. To push AI further, we need more compute. More compute needs more centers. More centers need more energy. It's a loop, and it's accelerating. But here's the dad worry. My bill's up 15% last year. How do we power this beast without jacking prices for families like mine? The good news? We're not waiting for sci-fi fixes. Real moves in 2 to 5 years. First, renewables on steroids. Google and Microsoft are already co-locating solar farms and wind arrays right next to data centers. Off-grid, basically. A study last year showed wind and solar can cover 80% of a center's constant demand yearly, with batteries for the gaps. No home impact. These are dedicated setups, not tapping the public grid. By 2027, hyperscalers like Amazon plan 20 gigawatts of new renewables, timed for AI spikes. Enough for 15 million homes, but earmarked for servers, not suburbs. It's not pie in the sky. Farms are breaking ground now in Texas and Virginia. Then, nuclear's quiet comeback. Not the 20-year behemoths, but restarts and small modular reactors, SMRs. Constellation Energy's bringing 3 Mile Island Unit 1 back online by 2028, solely for Microsoft's data centers. 1.6 gigawatts, carbon-free, 24/7. SMRs from NuScale or TerraPower? First one's licensed for 2027. Co-located like solar, on-site power, no grid strain. Prices stay flat for homes because it's private. Data centers pay premium for dedicated lines, like a factory leasing its own substation. NRDC crunched it. This setup avoids blackouts and bill hikes, keeping residential rates steady while AI booms. Philosophically, Sutton's lesson bites here. AI's growth demands we scale energy like we scale compute. Brute, relentless. But it's a choice. Feed the machine with renewables and restarts, or let it sip from our taps. The forward path? Dedicated power. Off the family grid. My kid's future? Not dimmer lights. Brighter questions. Nathan's Nexus. Stay noticing.